Owls, the silent guardians of the night. Prepare yourself, because what you are about to hear may completely change the way you see one of the most mysterious, symbolic, and misunderstood creatures on planet Earth. An animal that watches while everyone sleeps, that sees in the dark, that flies without making a sound, an animal associated with wisdom, with omens, with death, and with hidden knowledge. The owl, the gaze that pierces the darkness. First of all, observe an owl's eyes. They don't blink like ours. They don't move inside the eye socket. They are fixed, deep, hypnotic. When an owl looks at you, it doesn't seem to see only your shape. It seems to see your intention, and that is no coincidence. Owls possess one of the most impressive visions in the animal kingdom. Their eyes are enormous in proportion to their bodies, adapted to capture the smallest possible amount of light. For an owl, night is not darkness. It is a map. Every shadow moves, every detail matters. While most animals hide in the dark, the owl awakens. Masters of silence. Now imagine this. You are in a forest at night, no sound, no warning. And suddenly, something passes by you. You hear no wings, no wind, nothing at all. This is the owl's flight. Owl feathers have a unique structure, with serrated edges that break up the sound of the air. They don't fly. They glide through the night. This absolute silence turns the owl into an almost supernatural hunter. For its prey, death arrives before awareness. Perfect hunters. Owls are predators, but not ordinary predators. They hunt using an almost impossible combination of abilities: extreme night vision, precise hearing, and silent flight. Some species can locate prey by sound alone, even if it is hidden beneath leaves, snow, or soil. Their ears are not symmetrical. One is slightly higher than the other. This allows the owl to calculate in milliseconds the exact position of a sound in 3 dimensions. It is living mathematics. It is physics applied by nature. The impossible neck. There is a classic scene everyone has seen, an owl turning its head almost completely backward. But this is no trick. Owls can rotate their necks up to 270 degrees. Not because they are strange, but because their eyes do not move. While we move our eyes, they move the world around their gaze. To make this possible, nature had to redesign their bodies: special arteries, extra vertebrae, and a system that prevents blood circulation from being cut off. It is an extreme adaptation for an extreme life. Intelligence beyond the myth. For centuries, owls have been symbols of wisdom. In ancient Greece, they were associated with the goddess Athena, representing knowledge, strategy, and reason. But the truth is more complex. Owls are not intelligent like crows or dolphins. They do not solve complex puzzles. Their wisdom is not in logic, but in precision. Every movement is calculated. Every attack is efficient. Nothing is wasted. The owl's wisdom is surviving where almost no one else can. Owls and death. In many cultures, the owl does not symbolize wisdom. It symbolizes death. For some indigenous peoples, the owl's call was a warning, an omen, an announcement that something was about to end. And that makes sense. The owl appears in silence, in darkness, in moments of transition. It does not create fear. It reveals what was already there. That is why, even today, hearing an owl at night sends chills down many spines. Hidden diversity. There are more than 200 species of owls across the planet. Some small enough to fit in a hand. Others, giants, over 70 centimeters tall. Some live in dense forests. Others in deserts. Others in cities. Yes, cities. While we sleep, owls hunt rats on streetlights, on rooftops, in the shadows of buildings. They have adapted to our world, without us even noticing. Invisible allies. Owls control rodent populations. They protect crops. They maintain ecological balance. Without them, chaos settles in silently. But even as allies, they continue to be persecuted. Superstition, fear, ignorance. Many die from indirect poison, after eating prey contaminated by human-made toxins. They pay the price for our lack of vision. The call of the night. When an owl vocalizes, it is not just a sound. It is territory. It is communication. It is survival. Some calls are so deep they seem to rise from the earth itself. Others are high-pitched, almost childlike. Each species has its own language, its own code, its own warning. The night is not silent. We simply don't know how to listen. A mirror of ourselves. Perhaps our fascination with owls comes from this. They live in what we avoid, in the dark, in the silence, in the unknown. They remind us that not everything needs to be seen to be real, that not all power is loud, that not all knowledge is obvious. Sometimes true power lies in observing. The guardian that remains. While the world accelerates, owls remain there, watching, hunting, surviving, guarding the night as they have done for millions of years. And the next time you hear a distant call in the dark, or feel that something is watching you from the shadows, remember, it is not an omen, it is not fear, it is just an owl, doing what it has always done, watching over the world while we close our eyes. Did you enjoy learning more about this incredible animal? Turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye out for upcoming videos. Every day, a new curiosity about a different animal.